Hey guys. So today I wanted to talk about when life disappoints us. And one of the biggest points I want to make is that it's not necessarily that life is disappointing us, it is our perspective on the situation that is disappointing us. So oftentimes when we get a door, or when one door closes, or we don't get what we want, or we're told no, or essentially just we're not, something happens that wasn't following the plan that we had for ourselves. That's when we freak out. That's when we don't know what to do. That's when we're disappointed. And we view it in such a negative way because it's not what we had planned. But if we instead looked at it in a positive way, then our lives would change completely. And I know that's extremely difficult to say because we in society, we not in society, just in general as humans, because humans need to have a plan and we need to have things figured out. And so we're very trained to follow the plan, to plan 5-10 years in advance. So when these little bumps in the road happen, it's fairly devastating to us because that's how we have kind of learned to react to the situation. But a quote, I just want to read you a quote from a very wonderful book I'm reading right now called "The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down: How to Be Calm in a Busy World" by Heyman Sumim. Wonderful. Super good. When someone tells you no, don't react emotionally and lose control. No may open up a surprising new world to you. No may unexpectedly lead you to good people. If you begin to push back against the unchangeable no, you will suffer in the process and miss other opportunities. And I wholeheartedly believe that. When one door closes, it's so cliche, but sometimes it's a blessing in disguise because it forces us. We're continuing down this path that we thought we wanted and we truly believe we wanted, but maybe that's not what was in our best interest, or maybe that's not what is supposed to really happen for us. And so sometimes when no happens, when we don't get what we want, then we're forced to change trajectory. And it throws us down this path that we never, ever would have imagined going on. And it ends up bringing us so much more joy. And we never would have done that if it wasn't for this no. And no can be, it can be little, or it can be as big as not getting accepted to college, or not getting accepted to the school that you wanted, or not getting that job that you wanted. And from there, you might think it's the end of the world, but say you didn't get this job that you were really banking on, and instead you decide to be like, all right, so this didn't work out, and now now you have the opportunity to do more of what you want. Say, I don't know, I turned a no opportunity into traveling the world. In the past, since last summer, so it's just the beginning of the summer now, I have been to 7 different countries. And none of that would have been possible if it wasn't for the word no. If it wasn't for me not following the path that I had planned, because things just didn't go accordingly. And I changed my life in the most incredible way because I got no as an answer. And right now, I have come back from my travels and I'm facing a situation again where, a very big situation where the answer no is going, I don't know what's going to happen, is the best way to put it. But I think the most important thing is that I have faith in myself, and I have faith that everything's gonna be okay, like that everything's gonna work out. And the most unexpected things that come into our life are usually the best, and they aren't things that we can plan for. And I guess just to shorten it, the way that I live my life is I set goals, I plan ahead, but I don't plan out every single thing. I plan for the unexpected. I plan for there to be wiggle room. So when something unexpected comes about, I can jump on it. And given that's very difficult for people who are in more settled lives, but I guess the bigger thing is that I have just accepted that whatever happens in life happens. I can't control it. And like in the quote here, if you begin to push back against the unchangeable no, you will suffer in the process and miss other opportunities. But it's more of just the pushing back part. I stopped pushing back when I got the answer no. And I stopped pushing back when things didn't go as planned. And basically, I've just accepted that it is what it is. Life is going to happen, and I can't stop it. And once you can fully accept that, then you can begin to not be as devastated by the more negative things, and see the opportunity. And it's wonderful, and it's amazing. And sometimes no, and not getting what we want is the best thing that can ever happen to us. And I think that's just so important to remember, because I know I'm really chipper right now, but I promise you that literally 10 minutes ago, I was having just about a mental breakdown. But then I just remembered that I have faith in myself, and I have faith in life. And those two things together have given me enough calmness, enough understanding that I have calmed down, and I can now look at it for the bigger picture and not the small detail that I had been obsessing over. And yeah, so that's my advice for today. I wish you all the best. And yeah, so good luck.